Atlantia with Atlantia and Atlantia Hector. My dear friends, I survived the Christmas purge this year. You know, there is a country in Eastern Europe called Romania, which shall lead Europe for the next 6 months. Our great Prime Minister Victoria Dăncilă just gave a nice and totally unthought emergency ordinance by which the greed ones are taxed. I don't know what the new taxation on greed means. Maybe the people who have big bellies are taxed because they are they are greedy. Maybe the people who have too much money are taxed. People speaking to my head tell me to give all my quadrillions, quintillions, sextillions, trillions, billions, millions, septillions, sectillions, all my money to the Romanian people. My grandmother wishes to cut off my dick and I shall use perfume and be a woman and have long nails, long fingernails. And no one is working in Romania. I am the only one working. They wish to throw me out from the council of Romandinan, but unfortunately there was one small technical impediment. I was the only one in the council. If they throw me out from the council, then the council no longer exists because I'm the only one member remaining. Everyone else is at the purge, at the Christmas purge. I took a cab. Dacia Severeanu, my 6th and 5th dragon, 2 heads, 4 wings, golden scales, told me you should see how hard Romanians are working on Christmas Day and on 24th in the night there are no more people singing on the streets of Furt. There was a cold wind blowing and all shops were closed, all restaurants were closed. And I went to visit everyone, yes, and there were no cabs and there was no police and there were no firemen and several people fell on the ice. There was no one to spread anything on the ice, salt, yes, and they broke some bones and no one helped them because all hospitals were closed. It was like an episode from The Purge. And beggars ran away with their wings stretched and they said, please give me 10 lions, 10 lions. They had knives. And I had to listen to them. And after that, on the next day, I took the only remaining cab in Cluj. I said, let's go to the malls. Greedy capitalists, let's tax the greedy. Let's see what the greedy capitalists are doing on 25th of December 2018. Well, no one was working. They were all closed. Polos was closed, Julius Mall was closed, Cora was closed. In the center of the city, all restaurants were closed. Only one Hungarian woman was selling these small pine trees. Yes, artificial. And I took one. And I took 2. One I took to my grandmother and another for me. After that I went to visit Sanda Vucescu. She was not at home. There was a battle between mad chickens in Cluj. You know, until you are 99 years old, you are still a child. So Stella beat Sanda Vucescu with her new steel bone in her left foot. 2 mad and old chickens, 65 years old each, had a fight on the streets of Cluj on Christmas Day. And after that, everyone was speaking on the TV. Iohannis keeps the government prisoner. The stock market fell 12%, 3%, 25%. My internet was cut, but my TV was still running. And they said to the banks, if you put ROBOR, which is the tax between banks, at more than 2%, we shall tax you. But the tax between banks is a proof of their mistrust between them. It has nothing to do with the economy, yes? Yes, if I go to the bank and I make a small interrogation, how much money do I have, they steal 4 or 5 lines from my account. If I withdraw money, they steal 2 lines from my account. If I'm not working, they steal 80 or 90 lines from my account. If I'm working, they steal 63% of my salary. Yes, and it is the purge in Cluj. In 1983 was even worse. My father told me, well, we have a nice pine tree. He was looking dangerous in the eyes. And I have this nice present. Do you like them? You better like them. And we have food. Please don't go outside. It is not safe. I said, why? I need to go to Kolydat to sing. Well, he said, well, if you really need to go, please take this axe and this hammer and take around a block with flats. And I took. And it was all dark. There are a lot of interesting looking monkeys. They were armed with clubs. They killed each other. There was a large fire. Some gypsies were there. There was no police, no firemen, no hospital cars. Nothing. And everything was closed. Cluj was like a ghost city. And also it was like a ghost city yesterday. There were one foreigner, one German girl walking with her new red boyfriend. Her red boyfriend was selling Christian books. Please buy these 12 lies. I have nothing to eat. But he had more money than I do. And what do these small books contain? They contain verses from the Bible. And he said to me, please give me 10 lions. You can hold this book and read from them. Because when they come to kill you on Christmas Day, you can impress them. Who shall come to kill me? Well, your neighbors, people who hate you. They shall, like an episode from the movie series Purge. They come with axes and they kill everyone on Christmas Day. And after that, they go to at home and they have nice parties and they eat and they drink. And after that, they go drunk on the streets and they kill each other again. Yes. And Sebastian Kurz, my small brother, was here. In the school from 1967 to 74, we called him, or his brother, Würz, which means sausage. But it also has another meaning. The male sexual organ. And I don't know how to pronounce, because I'm a German guy, I'm an Austrian, how to pronounce Leberwurst. Leberwurst is in Germany, but here people say Leberwurst or something like that. I don't know how to misspell my own beautiful German language in order to please them. Well, in order to match the pronunciation. And my dear friends, I have a new plan for Europe. Bureaucracy shall be gone. UK shall be out and or inside, because I have a new plan for Europe. You know, I was born on cave on Mars, and people of the Great Britain have the islander mentality. The islander mentality is pretty much like the caveman mentality. You know, you are born in a cave on Mars. You are alone. There are only 2 robots there. Oh, there is no air. There is air. There are no plants, no animals there. And you have to do all your things alone, and you need to rely on yourself. Compare this with the islander mentality. You're Robinson Crusoe. You are on an island all by yourself. All your family has deserted you. You need to do all your things by yourself. You need to reinvent everything. You need to turn meters into miles. You need to subject all the savages from Papua New Guinea and Zimbaland and Zimbabwe to your will, because otherwise they shall eat you. And you are their emperor. You are the emperor of the savage ones, and everyone else is a savage, and you are the only civilized man, and you know everything, and you are important because you are alone, and you need to affirm to the world that you are alone and no one cares about you. Yes, and I have a plan for Europe. All taxation shall be 10%, TVA or VAT 10%, the indirect taxes and the direct taxes 10%. And they shall have done this in Romania before the stock market fell by 12%, 3% and 25%. Now the Romanian economy is gone, but the European economy is, and we shall conquer the world and divide the world, unite the world in 10 regions: Arctica, Antarctica, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Russia, China, Japan and Southeast Asia, Australia, North America, South America, with the Latin America, with Mexico, and the Arab world or the Islamic world, and the Commonwealth. And the Gartenschambauer, about 20 regions. Yes. Goodbye.